You can't look away from the sleeves. The sleeves are bothering you. The sleeves are bothering you because, once again, we have the black sticking out from the shirt. See that? Yeah, it bothers you a lot, doesn't it? You can't take it. Hyperfixation on the sleeve. There you go.
I'm the low effort guy here, not you. You're supposed to actually, like, put more effort into it than me. I mean, come on. I mean, I raised $58 already today, just sitting around doing nothing. Zero effort, right? Zero.
When it comes to DSP, the story always changes. As people like to say, he retcons everything. His retelling of a story is significantly different than the original telling of that same story. Just the other day, we had him talking about the May 1st incident in 2016 where he jerked it live on camera during his pre-stream, didn't realize this camera was on. Oh, hey guys, camera's on. That story significantly changed. All of a sudden, he made it seem like he was blaming his ex. Oh yeah, well, my office was the only place I had privacy from this person, so that's the only place I could jerk it. And, well, you know, the only time I had to jerk it was right before streaming, so I jerked it, and that's what happened, and I admitted to it right away, and that's how I got over it, and it was the hardest thing in my life. But if I don't recall, this is the same guy that said he was scratching his leg when it first happened, and tried to roll with that, until people were like, dude, you can't weasel your way out of this one, so then finally he came clean about it. But the whole story was retconned like it was the worst time in my life, and essentially blamed his partner for making him feel like he had to go jerk it in this room. Like, it's awful. It's awful the way that he changes everything. And I got another one for you, and we'll play the clip here in a sec. Just today, August 20th, 2025, we talk about DSP Tries It. And do y'all remember the Megaman marathon where Phil got drunk?
My goal today would be at least to match what I did in January. And if I remember correctly, I'm not even kidding, I think I made around like $750.
Well, before we talk about the Megaman marathon that happened last month and the DSP Tries It fiasco, let's just play a clip from today real quick.
Just, I don't know, I want to say a disaster. It would be if we don't have a DSP Tries It this week. We need to have a DSP Tries It every single week. Come on. We have to have DSP Tries It every week. We have to, man. So we got to hit these goals. We got to get some. We got our first tip of the day. Let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick. Let's get our first super chat of the day on YouTube. And let's get a membership on YouTube as well. Let's get one of each. Why do we have to have it every week? Well, Felipe Baxter, let me answer your question with a question. Why was...
You're not answering his question. If you're just going to ask a question, you're not answering his question. Let me answer your question with a question. You mean let me ask you a question?
Was it that at the beginning of August, when I didn't do an official DSP Tries It during the Megaman Marathon, everyone bitched. Everyone freaked out and bitched about it and said, why is there not an official DSP Tries It? People want it. They expect it. They want one a week. It's like clockwork. They're ready for it. It's in the schedule. That's how they're ready for it. And if they don't get it, they get upset. People want
DSP Tries It. But the thing is, Phil, why did people get so upset? Was it because you started your marathon demanding $450 right at the beginning of the stream by 4:30 that day so you could order for your DSP Tries It?
Let's go for it. Let's see if we can hit these goals. Can we get DSP Tries It today? Can we get, the Mega Man Marathon to be the best one ever, and then we'll do a bonus marathon at the end of the month. So there's multiple things you get. You get me drinking, you get fun animations, you get DSP Tries It.
But they never really got DSP Tries It. And you pushed so hard in this marathon to do it. And you never addressed the fact that you didn't do it or make up for it. And you freaked out on your stream when people did ask you about it after this whole fiasco. You wanted $450 today to do it and ripped people off because you never actually filmed it and put a video out. And you say that's what people want. They want the DSP Tries It. You say your DSP Tries It videos get more views than your regular videos. And that's something that everyone can get because you don't do giveaways. You do DSP Tries It instead because everybody benefits from DSP Tries It. Right, DSP? Could it be that you asked for several hundreds of dollars from your audience to get it to you in a timely fashion, just to turn around and not really do an official DSP Tries It? You have such a large detractor troll fan base, of course they're going to make a big deal when you do something like, hey guys, we need to hit $450 by 4:30 today so we can do DSP Tries It. Oh, but also, it's a marathon today, and every $100 I'm going to drink. So what does DSP do? He gets his $450 that he asks of his audience. He also drinks and gets too wasted to do a recording. An official DSP tries it and essentially scams his audience out of an official DSP tries it that he made them pay for in that same marathon. And now he's coming back here and say, well, people love it. They demand it. No, the people made a big deal about this, Phil, because you ripped people off and you said, well, we're going to do the DSP tries it. And then 4:30 came and you ordered the food and you're like, I don't know if I can do an actual DSP tries it, guys. I drank a lot. I just don't think it would be fair. I'm really hungry. And ate the food in front of your face anyway, but never did his official DSP tries it that he loves to do every week, right? So it's like, he can't stop lying about things. That's not the reason why people made a big deal about your Mega Man Marathon, Phil. No matter how your head tries to spin it and put it in some sort of way that makes sense to you, people were mad because you asked for the money and you never did it. That's it. I mean, don't get me wrong. He ate in front of your face. He definitely ate in front of your face during that marathon, but it wasn't an official DSP tries it. In fact, it wasn't a DSP tries it. In his words, he said that it was not a DSP tries it.
Okay, guys. So rather than a DSP tries it today, I think we should just chill and have some food together. I'll show you the food, but I'm not going to do an official DSP tries it today. There's no point. I'm pretty inebriated. This is going to help me to alleviate the inebriation and get ready for Mega Man 5 and 6. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat.
I should mention, too, that in the transcript for the stream, you know, it displays everything that he said. I searched DSP tries it, and it was mentioned 34 times up to this point. So it was like, all right, guys, only 100 goals for DSP tries it. Let me just show you. I just chose a random one.
450 in the next hour to get another shot and DSP tries it on this stream.
So he was plugging this DSP tries it. Like, let's get another shot. We'll do DSP tries it today. And then comes back and is like, well, I don't know if we're going to do DSP tries it today. So he asked for the money from those people anyway during the marathon. They never did it. He just ate in front of your face and said, oh, it's feasting with the king or whatever he does. I don't know. I don't think he said that, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I want to watch and react to DSP's first official DSP tries it today. So let's get into that. All right. So this is from October 4th, 2010. It's a Burger King ciabatta sandwich. See how the OGs do it around here.
And today I'm trying something totally different. It's called food reviews. And what I will be doing is when I get the opportunity to eat different kinds of food, whether it's fast food, whether it's food that I buy and I prepare myself, or maybe I go to a restaurant or something like that, I'm going to go ahead and review it and basically give you a first-hand look at in my opinion on what the food is like, and I'm going to review it three different ways.
Three different ways.
First, you will have actual flavor, then you'll have presentation, and then you'll have nutritional value. Okay. And sometimes, obviously,
nutritional value. I mean, we don't hear much about that anymore. Yeah. All right.
Flavor and presentation are subjective. Nutritional value, if I had the information for the food, obviously it's a lot easier, but the truth is that a lot of this information isn't available. I actually tried to look up some of the information today and I couldn't find it, so it's going to be based off of my opinion, basically, of what the nutrition.
What an interesting combo. He's going to drink orange juice with Burger King. I wonder if there's any alcohol in that orange juice. Do a little vodka in there or something, you know?
Nutritional value of the food is. So anyway, to start episode 1 here per se, it is breakfast time. It's actually pretty early in the morning. It's about 9 o'clock, and I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten for
I take back what I said. I mean, there still could be vodka in it, but the orange juice, I guess, makes a little more sense.
Quite a long time, actually almost 24 hours, which is a funny story. But anyway, I went to my local Burger King, which is right down the street from me, and I picked up, I don't know if anyone's seen, but I've been bombarded with their ads for this new breakfast menu that they have. And they have all kinds of new things, apparently, new sandwiches.
Sorry, I have to speed it up. This is like a slog to get through. It's painful to get through.
Which is a new ultimate breakfast. Today I picked up their new ciabatta sandwich. I'm trying to see what the name of it is. I guess it's called the breakfast ham and cheese ciabatta. I'm not even sure. But it's funny because I said, yeah, I'd like the ciabatta sandwich. And what did they do? They gave me a bag. And in the bag they also gave me hash browns, which I didn't even ask for. So I don't know if they just put them in there by accident, or if you order the ciabatta sandwich, you get hash browns for free.
Hash browns?
There's actually one that was so greasy it was stuck to the bag. It was actually stuck in the bottom of the bag and it wouldn't move. So So here you go. Here's your hash browns, which I didn't order, but it came with the ciabatta. I didn't order the combo. Look at this. This hash brown also won't move. It's actually fused to the side of the paper. That's great. Oh my god, I can't even move it. Oh my god, it's ripping. I can't get it off the paper. Wow.
He still does that stuff to this day. Like, makes a big deal out of nothing. Like, just pull it out and eat it. You know?
Okay, so that's gonna go in there in the fucking trash. So you got hash browns. Now this is obviously what I wanted was the ciabatta sandwich. So let's take a look at this. Now, ciabatta. Everyone says, what is ciabatta? Ciabatta is a special kind of bread. As you can see here, it's a flat bread. And frequently ciabatta bread is used for things like panini sandwiches and things like that. So just taking an initial look. I haven't touched the sandwich yet. Here you go. We're gonna flip the ciabatta. What do we have? We have some kind of a mysterious yellow sauce with I take that back. 4 strips of microwaved bacon, a couple pieces of ham. It looks like a yellow egg. Let's flip this and look what it looks. See what it looks like on the bottom. And this is fused to the paper. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Of course it is. Grease and paper, it fuses, you know, like dries up, hardens when it gets cold.
On the bottom, ugh, it's actually sticky on the bottom. I don't know what that's about. Looks like there's melted
Oh, he got that special sandwich from Burger King. It's sticky on the bottom. Damn, them employees know who he was back in 2010.
cheese with the egg on the bottom. So, egg, ham, bacon, and some kind of a mysterious sauce that I can't identify, and hash browns. So first, let's grab a hash brown. I'm hungry, so.
That mysterious sauce that he couldn't identify was most likely just cheese melted. It looked like mustard, but it's not mustard. It was probably just cheese.
The hash browns have an odd kind of a seasoning to them. They actually taste different than other hash browns that I've had. We have one more. It's definitely just not a plain fried potato.
Dude, I don't know whose parents need to get slapped or whoever took care of you and raised you, bro. You chew like a cow. Stop chewing with your mouth open. All right? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
There's something else in there, but I can't really put my finger on it. So now we're going to try the sandwich. This could go either way. Definitely depending on how this thing looks, so bear with me. So we're going to take a bite of this new ciabatta sandwich from Burger King. And I'll give my honest opinion here.
What I don't get here is, why couldn't he have just, like, what is he holding? A camcorder at this point? It's 2010. Why couldn't you have just, like, placed it on something? Place it on a table. Place it on something that were, like, sort of angles downwards. But, like, we're getting this slop of a camera angle. It's just, like, constantly, like, moving into the wrapper as he's eating. But I'm like, I'm not surprised, because even back then, there wasn't any effort put in. We film it and call it a day and upload it. Like, he still does that in 2025 with everything that he does. He's a little more professional. Hold on. Professional. I hate the finger quote thing he always does. With his setup, where he'll do his little record button on YouTube, be like, hey guys, DSP tries it, do his little intro, and then get into it, and then hit stop, but never really edit anything within the video, because it's all being recorded live. But even the people who watch his videos, like, oh, hold on, I gotta go get napkins, guys. My fingers are greasy. He, like, leaves that in the video too, you know? Just dead air.
Wow, salt. Wow.
Salt. That's probably not where that came from, but it's a classic. Salt.
Wow. Holy salt. It's an odd combination of flavors, because the egg and all the meat are extremely salty, but the ciabatta bread is actually sweet. It's almost like a sweet and sour kind of a flavor. And now it actually looks like there's either a tomato. Yeah, there's a slice of tomato on the sandwich as well that I didn't see between the egg and the ham right there. You see it right there in between? Let me take another bite.
Oh, this is disgusting.
This is a completely unique flavor. Sweet, sour, and then the acidity from the tomato as well. It's an interesting combination. And to be completely honest, this isn't half bad. This thing looks disgusting, but it actually tastes pretty good. I'm gonna take one more bite. So, That's pretty hilarious. I've taken 3 bites, and half the meat has slid off the sandwich already. In fact, look, the egg's coming off, everything's sliding apart. But so overall,
dude, the egg hasn't moved since you unwrapped the sandwich. What are you talking about? And even to this day, he still does that. Like, he'll eat something, and it'll all slide out the bottom, and he'll be like, how am I supposed to eat this? Your fingers are already all over it, dude. Would you just, like, push the meat back into it? Or, like, take a bigger bite with, you know, some of the meat pushed back in so that it evens back out, and you're not left with a bunch of shit hanging off the sandwich that you can't eat at the end, like you normally have been doing with these, like, hamburgers and stuff that you get.
the sandwich isn't half bad. It's a unique flavor. It's very heavy, by the way, this sandwich. Just picking it up, it's got to weigh at least like it's definitely a quarter pounder. You know what I mean? It's like a heavy breakfast sandwich. Pricing, just so everyone knows, this I live in Connecticut, so obviously the pricing here is more expensive than a lot of other places. But this was $3.39 for this combo of the sandwich and the hash brown. So overall, not bad. So
I don't think fast food prices really change that much from place to place, unless it's a fast food place that's on like a highway or it's right off of a highway. Those places, they tend to have higher pricing because of the traffic and the demand. But I bet if I were to go on like the McDonald's app right now and put in my location and then put in like Utah or something, it would probably be pretty similar pricing. I mean, maybe not California, because I'm pretty sure they've got like the minimum wage law over there of like $20 an hour or something crazy, but
actually, presentation-wise, the hash browns looked absolutely disgusting. They were sticking to the wrap. The sandwich itself didn't look too bad, but also wasn't any kind of a masterpiece. I'm going to rate these out of 5, so I'm going to give it like a 3 out of 5 for presentation. It definitely could have looked a lot more appetizing, but it didn't look disgusting either. Flavor-wise, it's interesting, actually. It's an interesting combination of sweet, sour, and acidity from the tomato. The tomato was an interesting touch. I didn't think there was going to be any tomato on here. The tomato actually, I think, makes the sandwich because it combines the two flavors. It's like the bridge between the sweet and the sour. If there was no tomato, the sweet and the sour might be an odd combination, but I actually like this because of the acidity of the tomato. So I'm going to say, flavor-wise, this is actually a 4. For a breakfast sandwich, it's pretty damn good. You know, I've had other things like Egg McMuffins and all the other breakfast sandwiches from fast food. This is an interesting new addition to the fast food menu for breakfast. But nutritional value, gee, let's see. Now, Burger King, I think McDonald's actually does list the nutritional value of their food on their wrappers. Burger King does not. I don't blame them because let's face it.
I haven't been to a McDonald's and since I can remember that ever listed the nutritional value on there. Maybe at one point they did, but
Fake fried egg, cheese, ham, bacon, and a tomato slice with ciabatta bread, and freaking fried hash browns. This is like extremely unhealthy for you. However, it's probably very high in protein, and to eat this as a breakfast probably will give you, excuse me, that's from the 3 bites I had. I'm burping already. Probably gives you a lot of energy. So nutritional value on a scale of 5, I'm gonna give it a 2. Yeah, because fast food, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I do these for fast food, they're always gonna have a low rate.
I hate that he keeps like trying to wipe shit off of his fingers. Like all those little dead skin cells and stuff, all the microscopic shit, he's just rubbing back onto the sandwich and then eating it.
Pretty bad. It's not 0 because it's not a sugar-filled fucking thing. It's not a dessert. It's not a 1 because it's not a horrendous thing. It's definitely gonna give you energy, but it's very bad for you. You can tell. It's gonna have fat. It's gonna have.
Why even do a nutritional value on fast food? This isn't healthy. Like, it just shouldn't even be part of the equation. You just be like, it's not healthy for you. This is fast food.
Have all kinds of salt. Like I said, the first thing I tasted when I bit it was a massive amount of salt. So
Salt.
not gonna be very good for you. But if you're in a hurry, if you need something that's gonna taste good and also boost you, probably energy-wise, this is probably a good choice. So,
Stop!
overall, not bad. You figure, all right, so 3 plus a 2 plus a 4 is a 9.
His fingers actually made noise that time when he was rubbing them together. It's disgusting.
Divide by 3. Overall, the new Burger King breakfast ciabatta sandwich gets a 3. So, not bad. Interesting. You know, yes, it gets a middle-of-the-road rating, but I am pretty picky, and
Are you?
that's a glass of my own orange juice, by the way. No, Burger King does not give you that much orange juice with anything you order. I didn't order the combo because I had it at home. But all right, that concludes the first episode. I hope you this helps people to decide what they want to do. You know, if you're hungry and you want to run out and grab something, there'll be more in the future.
I hated that. I hated that entire thing. But I subjected myself to it, so really nobody to blame but me. But we definitely get a lot more content now in 2025, right? Like, he eats the whole sandwich now. He'll eat everything on his plate. He only did like a little taste test here, like, you know, now he'll just munch that thing down because he's hungry. He's got to eat dinner. It's not really a review anymore. It's just a guy eating food in front of you. Well, I guess it is kind of a review. It's just a very mediocre style review segment, right? I get to the end of this and I'm like, reacting to this was a bad idea. But this is the type of stuff where it feels like, if you go back and look at my old videos and look at my new ones now, look at my setup, everything's so professional now. Like that's what you get. Well, that was not the excitement I thought it would be. We get some more reacting coming up though soon, y'all. Want to do some drama interviews, some stuff that's a little more recent, look back on it, relive the fun, relive those moments, you know? So I promise you, we got some good stuff coming here. If y'all enjoyed the video, hit a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Peace. So I happen to just end the recording and I pop back over to Raw Phil's chat, and I kid you not, this is where we're at.
And please support the stream. Right now we're at what? $58 of support, literally all of which I received during the pre-game hangout session. It would be great to get some support for Mafia in the finale. Obviously, I want to finish the game but I also want to hit my goals so we can do DSP tries it tomorrow. So please support the stream.
So angry. Why is he so upset all the time? I mean, when he's
Okay.
not hitting his goals. You gotta find something else in life, DSP, that you love, other than money. Other than receiving free money that you're not really working for. You're just playing video games and being like, please, guys, let me hit the goals. Anyway, that's really it for this one, y'all. Peace. Okay, I'm at the same spot, and I'm like, let me just hit play, make sure this is it. And it wasn't. It wasn't even it.
Okay, let's go. In fact, can
He goes to start the game, and he's like, all right, let's... And then just like goes back into his beg mode. He's like, guys, can we get a goal? It's funny. As I'm going to end this, I'm like, let me just hit play, make sure this is the end of that segment, and he's like back on to whatever he was doing. And it's funny because he starts to be like, okay, guys, and then was like, actually, can we hit a goal right now, please? And then paywalls the gameplay. he just stops playing the game until someone sends him something.
Okay, let's go. In fact, can we get one contribution right now of anything? Can we get one membership, a sub on Kick, a super chat, or a tip? Anything before I begin. That way we can at least say I got some support when playing Mafia. Let's get one support right now, and then I'll finish the game. Let's go.
How do you live with yourself and not be embarrassed beyond belief? Like, this is your legacy. Can we please get some... Can we please get one sub, guys? One $3 YouTube sub or a $5 Kick sub? So I could say I made something on this stream and the game was worth playing.
Let's get one support right now, and then I'll finish the game. No, not the moral support. Get that. Forget the moral support.
The moral support and Kick right here is hilarious because it's all people that were just banned. It's like banned names. It's the only way they can talk in his chat is by redeeming moral support. So you'll see someone like, please stop begging, has redeemed 100 moral support.
What's my favorite movie? The one where someone supports the stream right now.
Oh my
God. That's my favorite one.
So embarrassing.
What? Can I hold my shirt up to the mic so you can see it better? What?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'll tell you what you're talking about. Let's check that out before I end the stream. So yesterday, somebody said something about him having holes in his shirt. So he looks down and he looks at the buttons thinking like that's the holes in his shirt. I mean, maybe that's what they were talking about. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But he goes to show him and he's like, you mean these? And he's like holding it up to his microphone. It's hilarious.
See that? Do you see it? Can you see? Oh, what,
What
am I
are you
doing? Holding it up
doing?
to the microphone like an idiot. You see that hole? Great hole.
Watch it
See
again.
that? Do you see it?
Classic.
Can you see? Oh, what am I doing? I'm holding it up to the...
No comment on this one because I can't. Listen, even though I feel like he breaks YouTube terms of service every day, I'm not going to do it by saying anything here. So that's all I got, y'all. Peace.